This is Ace and Friends.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Ace and Friends podcast. My name is Ace. My friends Riggins and Take D Rob are here. I've been thinking, get y'all's opinion on something. You know, when you launch something new, it's supposed to have a hook. It's supposed to have a theme, something that people can kind of hang their hat on. You know, America's truth teller. TJ refers to himself as America's #1 social profiler. That type of thing. And I was thinking for the Ace and Friends podcast, as we're being about, friends and community, I like to say it's the Ace and Friends podcast. My name is Ace, the modern day Mr. Rogers.
Oh, wow.
Is that too much?
Maybe.
Is that overselling it a bit?
Maybe.
But, you come here every day. We have some fun. It makes you feel good, like Mr. Rogers. Makes you, maybe you'll learn something every now and then.
Yeah.
Put a smile on your face. You'll leave happy. Go home and share that happiness and that joy with other people. Thus, the modern day Mr. Rogers.
I think it's a good person to strive to be.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's...
No, I know.
I will fall very short of that. But
it's a good person to set your sights on. Like, he's one of the best.
Who else would there be? There's Mr. Rogers. The modern day Tim Tebow doesn't quite have the same,
No.
Trying to be Tim. I like the alliteration of trying to be Tim Tebow. I always go to Tim Tebow as my one.
I don't know enough about him, but Mr. Rogers, he's like one of the best of the best.
You know a weird thing? That's why I don't, and I should, but I don't read a lot of self-help books. It's like I can do this one. I don't need this person's not better than me. I don't need this person telling me what I need to be doing.
Yeah,
I really do. I really do need that person to be telling me what I need to do.
Yeah, I know.
But it makes me feel worse about myself that I've got to go to somebody else to get the idea. That's just stupid. That's dumb. And I force myself to try to read like, oh, this person's so much smarter than me that
So there's that quote, your best thinking got you here, that I always think about. Your best thinking got you here.
I like that. I've never heard that before.
And you go, oh, yeah, so maybe I need to kind of retool or...
Oh, yeah, because I guess the point is if you're messed up,
this your best thoughts, your best ideas.
Oh man!
Right? Isn't that kind of scary?
Well, never mind. I'm just gonna take the rest of the day off. Yeah. All right, there you go.
Coming up on Ace and Friends. Ace and Friends.
There is a lot of fun stuff today. A great edition of the good news that we'll be getting into. Your Stanley Cup could be ruining your complexion. That's on the way. The story you'll be talking about the rest of the day today is wild, but. My wife is going to be here in a second, and we've got something kind of fun. It's an edition of One Right Answer, a game that Riggins created, with me and my wife playing to see how many answers we can get correct in Riggins' eyes. All right, we'll do that next. Hang on.
Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first-class cleaning with the Johnson Group.
Ace and Friends.
So the show is called Ace and Friends because we got people stopping in all the time. So Riggins is here, and my wife Amanda is here. And she brought our baby Dax, who's sitting in her lap. So you got to get a little closer to that microphone.
Got to do what you got to do.
And just side note, while we're doing this, Dax is totally enthralled with Riggins.
Like everybody else.
So, Riggins has a game he likes to play, and it's called One Right Answer.
Yeah.
Meaning the right answer is whatever you have decided the right answer is, and then we just answer the question and see if we get the answer correct.
That's exactly right.
Okay. So for anybody who doesn't know, there is Amanda and I are what's called an age gap couple. There's a 24-year age difference between the two of us. I am older by 24 years than she is. Thus, this is like an age gap edition of one right answer.
Yeah.
The Riggins has put together for us.
Yeah, so everybody can answer independently and be honest. How you feel, and I'm going to ask you the questions. You just answer, all right? Is it okay to leave an 8-year-old home? Is it okay to leave an 8-year-old home alone if he's really mature for his age?
No.
Amanda.
I haven't been around an 8-year-old in a while, but I'm pretty sure I was left alone at the age of 8. It depends on how long.
Okay, does that make it right or no? No, it doesn't.
No. The answer is no.
Yeah.
No, and the answer is no.
And I guess I see different. I think coming home from school for a few minutes is different than just like, I'm leaving, I'll be back in 2 hours.
What grade are they in at 8?
Second or third.
Okay, then that might be a little
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
Maybe once you hit like 5th grade.
Okay.
This one's just for Amanda. Is Aaron Rodgers physically attractive?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. He is not attractive. This is for everybody. Is it a coincidence that some of the most beautiful people in the world are thin?
No.
No.
No, that is correct. Cookies or brownies?
Cookies.
Incorrect. The answer is brownies.
I love that this is based on Riggins.
Yeah. It's one right answer with Riggins holding all the right answers.
That's right. What's trashier, smoking cigarettes or swearing a lot?
Cigarettes.
That is correct. Cigarettes.
Thank God, because I'd fall into the unattractive department.
Are hot wings better as an appetizer or the main entree?
Main entree.
That is correct. What makes a better pet, a dog or a cat?
Dogs.
That is also correct.
I heard Rob.
Guys would be lucky to date Taylor Swift. True or false?
False.
True.
Ace is correct. Amanda is wrong.
Amanda can't stand Taylor Swift. Can't stand her. I don't understand it. I don't understand the hatred.
Is it more attractive to see a guy or girl reading a book at a coffee shop or writing in a journal?
Reading a book.
Reading a book.
That is correct.
Okay, one more. We got time for one more.
All right. Can you be a good mom while operating an OnlyFans account?
Yes.
No, yeah, I guess you can. I'm not sure.
I want to know your answer.
No.
That is incorrect.
Ace and Friends.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
This is Ace and Friends.
All right, so my wife is still here. My wife's name is Amanda. She's 31, and Riggins is here with another round of his game. One right answer. I only mentioned Amanda's 31 because a lot of these questions are age gap related questions, because Amanda and I, there's a 24-year age difference between me and Amanda. She's 31. I'll let you do the math for yourself so I don't have to make saying anything out loud. All right, so Riggins, one right answer. Riggins determines whether the answer is correct or not.
That's right.
Okay.
Is it odd for a 70-year-old woman to get breast implants?
Yes.
Yes.
That is correct. Is Chipotle overrated?
Yes.
No.
Amanda's correct. Ace, you are wrong.
They always get your order wrong. Always.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a new thing. It used to be way better when I was in high school. That was like the thing.
Okay. I think it's great. But go ahead.
Did we really land on the moon in 1969?
Of course we
Possibly.
did. Yes.
That's not, you got to say yes or no.
Yes.
That is correct. Thank God.
Oh, no. Amanda is a conspiracy theorist, like, from way back.
Is it annoying, like, always bringing up conspiracy theories?
Not
I get
always,
irritated by that.
but it comes up a lot.
Like
It
what?
comes up
What
a
is
lot.
she bringing up a lot?
Oh, there's just like anything like that comes up. You know, maybe we didn't land on the moon.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
I can't share.
Yeah.
It's not politically correct.
And it's very dumb. It's very dumb. That's why I don't want you to share. It's stupid.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how corny is Justin Timberlake?
10.
He's 10. Amanda, that's correct. All right.
So Amanda hates Taylor Swift and Riggins hates Justin
I
Timberlake
can't
for some
stand
reason.
him.
Yeah.
Long before it was
It's
cool to
overhyped.
diss
He's
him.
overhyped.
He's
and he's actually not a great person. Or didn't used to.
Yeah, I mean, it turns out I was right all along. Cornball. Do you have to own an umbrella to be considered an adult?
No, because I don't.
No,
That
but
is
you
correct.
should.
That is correct. Umbrellas.
The
are for
fact that
old
y'all don't
people.
use
You're
umbrellas.
crazy about an umbrella.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, it's
am I-
from
am-
here, like we're 3 feet. It's
Am
okay.
I crazy when it's storming and you're not getting wet walking in because I'm covering you with an umbrella?
I'll live.
Are above ground pools trashy?
Yes.
No, not necessarily.
Yes, they are.
Not necessarily. Depends on how
I'm
you
sorry,
set it up.
but they are.
That was the fastest answer of the round. Yes. Very much so.
Is that the right answer?
That is correct. Okay.
Ace and Friends.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
It is. That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today. You could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting. There's no appraisal. You know, I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com.
Our nation's second president, John Adams, always slept on the left side of the bed. He believed this would increase his chances of having positive dreams and a more successful next day. That's why every mattress we sell here at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress includes a left side.
And for those that prefer waking up on the right side of the bed, our mattresses come with one of those too.
This President's Day, you can save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic sets. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Ace and Friends.
All right, there's so many bad things, and you're going home, you're going to hear a bunch of bad news for the rest of the day. You probably heard a bunch of bad news all day. So let's take a minute to get some good news out of the way. Let's start with a 93-year-old former professor who just donated $1 billion. Yeah, $1 billion to Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York. Her late husband worked with Warren Buffett, was an early investor in Berkshire Hathaway, one of Buffett's companies, and he's obviously become a billionaire. All the funds will go to cover tuition. Tuition is usually $59,000 a year, but all students who get in will get to go for free now. That includes current students. They're even refunding any tuition paid for the current semester. That's incredible. And someone in Boston just rescued a 10-week-old Chihuahua they saw wandering up an interstate at an on-ramp. That a guy who heard about it immediately adopted the puppy as a gift to himself. So the nice gift to himself. And there's a bus driver in North Carolina. Her name is Deanna Washington. She saved 28 middle school kids from a bus that caught fire this month. She's been honored. She's worked for the school district for 11 years, and she's known some of the kids since they were really, really young. And she takes care of them every single day, especially in this case where she saved them from a bus that caught on fire. That is a little much needed good news. Okay, next on the Ace and Friends podcast, why your Stanley Cup could be messing up your lips. Yeah, your Stanley Cup is giving you a real problem when it comes to aging. We'll give you the details next.
Ace and Friends.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today.
Ace and Friends.
It is still one of the hottest things going, the viral Stanley tumbler.
Yeah.
There is one in use in my household at all times. My wife has 2 of them, and it is always with her. In the car, it is the most annoying thing.
So big.
Well, yeah, because even though the base fits in the cup holder, it still leaves it to be very top heavy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily work. But so every time the car, you got to put your hand on it. Somebody has to hold it. Or there's ice clinking around. It's always making noise. But anyway, it's still a thing. It is according to this article, it is the hottest status symbol of the, quote, new generation of mindful, health-conscious young adults clamoring for the coolest way to stay hydrated. It's not young adults. It's young women. Yeah. I have not seen a guy with a Stanley tumbler. However, the 40-ounce Stanley Quencher tumbler is creating a problem in today's society. And if you are a lady and you have one, or you're a guy and your significant other has one, be aware. Sometimes referred to as lip lines, that's what's being caused by the viral Stanley tumbler. Their lip wrinkles are, quote, vertical furrows that develop along and above one's upper lip. This is according to Healthline. To keep the appeal of a straw while trying to avoid lip wrinkles, TikTokers have been purchasing an additional accessory for their Stanleys. Anti-wrinkle straws are the latest addition. And that is more of a straw that curves and comes up to your mouth, so you're not bending down, sucking upward. It's more flat and level. Therefore, there's not as much pressure put on the lips, creating these lines.
Lip wrinkles. Lip wrinkles.
Yeah. That's the extent that it's gone to now. That's a special straw that curves and comes up so your mouth meets the straw on a more vertical plane as opposed to being more horizontal, because being horizontal is causing the lip wrinkles.
Yeah. Imagine.
Let me say this. I applaud the genius who came up with this concept. Like, oh, this is messing with people. We can make a fortune selling a curved, more vertical straw.
For lip wrinkles.
For lip wrinkles.
To avoid lip wrinkles.
And that's all it takes. Just tell people, hey, you're going to get lip wrinkles from that.
Yeah. That's why Victoria Beckham says she never smiles. She doesn't want the wrinkles. So she's like constantly, if you've ever seen pictures of her.
She is, but what a sad way to go through life. You're so worried about wrinkles, you never smile?
Never. Ha 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 ha.
I was just blown away by the fact that there's a special straw now for the Stanley.
Crazy.
To help prevent lip wrinkles. Yeah.
Coming up on Ace and Friends. Ace and Friends.
Concert etiquette. When you spend a lot of money on a concert ticket, how do people around you, how is everybody supposed to act? Because there's a lady that's gone viral with her criticism of some kids at a Taylor Swift concert. You'll be fascinated by it. Coming up next.
Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin. Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Isn't that awful? For 3 hours singing like that.
This is Ace and Friends.
So when you go to a concert, the expectation is, depending on who it is, but you're going to be up, oftentimes standing, singing, dancing, enjoying the show. I don't like concerts where people all stay seated.
Yeah.
Like I saw the Eagles one time.
The Eagles is like that.
Everybody stayed seated. And I was like, okay, I guess we're just going to sit here.
They demand that you stay seated. It's a rule. No dancing, none of that.
Yeah, and again, it's the Eagles, so you're not that pumped up. But let's say Taylor Swift comes. Taylor Swift has a younger audience for the most part. She's playing stadiums. The excitement level is at a fever pitch, not seen in years for something like that. You want to be up enjoying the moment. It's like a communal thing. That's one of the beautiful things about going to a concert is sharing in this excitement and this emotion. But when does it go too far? Because this lady has gone viral. From Australia, a woman attended the Eras Tour Sunday in Sydney, and apparently there's about a 12-year-old who was singing a little bit too loudly for everybody in the surrounding area. So this is a clip of the song August that Taylor Swift is playing. So, Taylor Swift is running toward their side of the stadium. They appear to be on the floor, and she's running across the stage towards them when this clip comes in. Here we go. You'll hear it.
It's so crazy. Oh, it sounds like it hurts singing like that.
Let's see if she's too.
Brutal.
3 hours of that.
Yeah, and you spent your month's rent on those concert tickets.
But I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
because that's the risk you run.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. If I'm the parent of that 12-year-old, I'm going to go, hey, just, I don't know, dial,
There is that. If you're the parent, you say, hey, calm down, just don't sing everything.
Just change your
Because you try to be aware of the fact that people are around. Like, I'm trying to be very aware that I'm tall. I like to stand at concerts. But sometimes it's like, if I can still see. If the people behind me aren't standing, I'll just stay down for a minute because I know I'm going to block them, especially if it's a female behind me. I'll try to be aware of that.
The girl shouldn't know to be considerate, but the mother should, or the mother or father should.
I mean, you're 12. You're supposed to go crazy and lose your mind. That's the exciting thing for a 12-year-old. But at the same time, the parents got to be like, hey, bring it just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
She's screaming so loud.
That is really unbelievable. Yeah. 3 hours of that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that really is. That's a lot over the course of 3 hours. You can't even hear Taylor Swift.
No.
That is wild. Okay, the story you'll be talking about the rest of the day, set at a certain time every single day to share with you. I am in awe of this story today. It comes from Tennessee, and you will not believe the lengths that one guy went to try to steal a woman from his bandmate. Next.
Ace and Friends.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
This is Ace and Friends.
Right. So if you're new to the Ace and Friends podcast, which is very new, mark this moment down. This segment every day is very important because this is when I'm going to give you the story you'll be talking about the rest of the day. Now, sometimes it will be something that's in the news, and we'll just kind of update you on the thing that's going on that you want to hear about. But other times it'll be like something like this, just a story that's so wild, so weird that it has to be given some time to. Historically, bands can be dysfunctional. That's no shock to anybody. Van Halen, Fleetwood Mac, the Ramones, infighting, that kind of thing. They break up, they get together, they break up. But there's a hardcore band out of Tennessee called Llorona. Now, I don't know if that's right or not. That's what Teddy Robb told me, Llorona. And on Sunday, they announced they were parting ways with their singer. Their singer's name is Diego, because he did something really messed up to one of their bandmates, one of his bandmates. His bandmate's name is Six. So Diego is the singer. Six is a band member. Diego, as the story goes, wanted to steal Six's fiancée, Caroline. And he started doing it with estrogen. Apparently, Diego has some kind of job in the fitness or supplement industry, and he was providing Six with pre-workout formula. But he was secretly dosing it, loading it up with estrogen. The band says that Diego was, quote, attempting to force a transition onto him for the last 5 months in hopes that he would give him the opportunity to swoop in once he looked stronger and more manly in comparison, end quote. It's his friend, his bandmate. And he tries to steal his woman by secretly dosing his friend with estrogen for 5 months. The guy's whole body is changing, and he can't figure out what's happening because he's working out, he's staying fit, but he's taking estrogen in. That is insane. And that is the story you'll be talking about the rest of the day.
Coming up on Ace and Friends.
Ace and Friends. So the other day we talked about some non-traditional breakups. Answers continue to pour in. Wait until you hear some of the unbelievable breakups, the unbelievable ways that people have broken up. We'll get to that next.
Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
This is Ace and Friends.
So, Riggins, have you seen DJ Khaled on TikTok?
With the shoes?
With the shoes?
Yeah.
I saw this yesterday. A TikTok account called Wall Street Cartel. It says DJ Khaled, a 48-year-old presumed adult and full-grown man, asked to be carried because he doesn't want to get his Jordans dirty. I had Rob pull this audio. This is ridiculous.
I don't want to get my Jordans dirty. Can I get everybody to help me? Please, everybody help me. Get on the side. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
So he's standing up on the doorstep of his Rolls Royce, and he's wearing black shorts and a black T-shirt and some black Jordans, and it's sand. Is it sand underneath him?
Yeah, it looks that way.
And a guy grabs him from each side, and they literally carry him and sit him in the back of a four-wheeler.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Because he doesn't want to get his Jordans dirty. He would have to make about 3 steps to get into the back of the same four-wheeler.
Yeah. I think, you remember they did it to Jack Harlow at the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah.
But DJ Khaled's a big boy.
Well, there is and it's dumb for Jack Harlow too, but there's a bit of a difference because it had been raining at the Kentucky Derby and he had to walk across dirt, which was essentially mud, and he had worn all white. It's still stupid.
Yeah, you look ridiculous.
You got to find a way to make it work somehow. Yeah. You got to make better plans.
And he didn't record it for his TikTok. DJ Khaled purposely wanted everybody to know, look what I do to keep my shoes clean.
Yeah,
you're a dummy.
It's crazy, but yeah, if you haven't seen that. And the other day we did something on the show about non-traditional breakups on the actual Ace and TJ show. And again, I talk about this all the time. One of the things I love about social media is people continue to ask questions and answer questions via our social media. And some more answers have come in. You know, it's the traditional breakup, dated face-to-face, even a text, perhaps an email or a phone call, but it's done person to person in some form. Not these. Oh, well, some of these are person to person, but they're so outlandish. Jill said, my first boyfriend, I panicked and told him that God told me to break up with him.
Oh, my God. God told me.
Yeah, she said apparently it went around the whole high school. Years later, I met someone who said, "Oh, that was you?"
That's a perfect like panicked response.
Yeah.
Why are you breaking up with me? God told me.
Pam said, "I broke up with my ex in the traditional way, but he just wouldn't accept it. He refused to accept that we were broken up. So I ended up calling his therapist and left her a voicemail that we had broken up, and you need to make that clear to him." Riley said, "I wrote out a list of 101 reasons why I loved him. A week later, he gave me a note of 101 reasons why he did not love me anymore."
Oh God. It's a lot of reasons.
Ooh, that's horrible.
I want to see that letter. I want to see the 101 reasons why I don't like you.
Who's going to take that kind of time?
Yeah.
I'm going to write out 101 reasons why I don't like you?
That thing you do with your face when you're eating pasta.
That thing you do with your face when you're eating salad. That thing you do with your face when you're eating shrimp.
Yeah, your eyes are too close together. You smell like rabbits. I don't know.
Coming up on Ace and Friends. Ace and Friends.
There's something Riggins has brought for us today about sharks.
Yeah.
And I don't really understand. What is it that you love about this so much?
I'm fascinated with people that have survived animal attacks. And the advice people give to others about encountering sharks is always the stupidest thing you've ever heard. And this is no different.
That's next.
Ace and Friends.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
It is. That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today. You could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting. There's no appraisal. You know, I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com. It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime. Thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics. Neogenics.
This is Ace and Friends.
Okay. Riggins, are you annoyed by people who try to offer shark information?
Yeah.
Sharks specifically, or just any animal situation?
No, just sharks.
Okay, why?
Because I think it's never usable advice.
Okay.
The things they suggest you do are so out of the realm of what somebody could possibly do in the scenario. Okay. Like when you get attacked by a bear, you cover up your head. Okay,
right.
That's something people can use. You're attacked by bees, you jump in a pool. They won't. But the shark advice is always ridiculous.
So this is a TikTok you found.
Yeah.
Where she's giving how to react with a shark.
Yeah.
And she has just pointed out the shark swims faster than you do no matter what.
Obviously.
Okay, so you need to be aware of that.
You can see as I'm demonstrating here while I'm swimming away, the tiger shark is definitely advancing and still getting closer to me. When you swim away from a shark, it actually triggers a predatory response in them, making them think that you're prey running away and that you might be injured or vulnerable. So despite your natural instinct to run away, the best thing to do is to stand your ground, make eye contact with the shark, remain calm, and if the shark continues to approach you, you can use your fins or any other object you have to create some space if you can, and if that doesn't work, you're going to push down firmly on the top of their head. When I do this, the shark actually pushes harder into my hand, rolling up above me, so you can see my hand plays underneath her stomach to guide her away.
Stand your ground. Okay.
It's a rare breed of person that, in this case, encountering a tiger shark as it's swimming at you, that can go, okay, I just need to stay calm. I just need to float here and make eye contact.
Right in the eyes.
And as it approaches me, I'm going to just reach out and push its back against its nose.
I'm going to mush it in the face. I mean, and I'm sure that probably is the best course, but it's just not usable. It's not realistic. I hate it. Because before this, it was like punch it in the nose. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I get punched in the nose more than I do this. Stay calm and reach out and
just mush it gently right on its nose.
She's probably Oh, she is right. She's
Probably
a shark
right.
expert. She knows because clearly it works. She in the TikTok, she does it.
Yeah, no one's going to be able to do it though. No one.
Yeah.
Don't swim away. Stand your ground.
You start swimming away, and then you realize, oh wait a minute, I'm not supposed to swim away. I got it. Well, by that time it's too late. You're already done.
Yeah,
Because,
I guess
you see shark, you flee immediately.
Obviously, yeah. I guess it's helpful to someone, just not me, because I don't know I could do any of those things.
I don't know that it's helpful to the average person. Yeah, you're right. Everybody will flee instantly.
Yeah, as they should.
There is something I've done with my kids. I'm willing to bet it's happened to all of us when we were in school, more specifically like elementary or middle school. And the parents' excuse is always, this is something they'll remember forever. But will they? Did we? Any of us? We'll find out next.
Ace and Friends.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
Ace and Friends.
I saw this online. Person telling a story about checking out they live in California, checking out their 6th grader to go to Disneyland as a surprise. They showed up at school, checked their kid out, took him to Disneyland. They were reprimanded by the teacher. Not really a good enough reason to check someone out, check your child out of school. Your child, would have benefited more from being here in school than from checking out.
To go to Disneyland is not a good enough reason to surprise somebody?
Like, look, hey, it was a surprise. It was something that she'll remember forever. It was a little girl that checked out. A 5th or 6th grade, I think. She'll remember this forever. Lifetime memory. Now, there were a few years in a row. I think it was 5th, 6th grade, 5th and 6th grade. And then it kind of became a thing every year that I would go I would check Kate out of school it was usually the Friday before Christmas, because that was when 2 years in a row the big Star Wars movie was opening.
Yeah.
Back-to-back years.
Yeah.
And I checked him out, and we went early to see the movie. He's never forgotten those moments.
Yeah.
He talks about it. If it comes up, he'll mention it all the time. And I think that it kind of became a thing like 3 or 4 years in a row we checked out. There have been times that I checked him out to go to hey, I'm going to pick you up as soon as lunch is over. I'll check you out because we're taking off to go to an LSU game for the weekend or something like that. Those are things that they say, and parents, they'll never forget that. Is there a moment like that you can remember your dad or mom checking you out of school? I
told this story on social media, but when I think I was in 5th grade, my dad checked me out to go to a Jimmy Buffett concert. And, then halfway through the day, and we drove and grilled cheeseburgers in the parking lot and did the whole day. And then we went into the concert. It was my first Jimmy Buffett show.
What a great memory.
Yeah, it was great.
Where was the concert?
I think in Greensboro.
Okay. Rob, do you have any of those? Anything like that?
Nothing I can think of. No.
I try to think. Now, granted, I was in. It's been a lot longer since I was in school, but I'm sure. Well, you grew up in small town Louisiana. Not a lot. I don't remember my parents checking. Well, my mom was a school teacher, but I don't remember my dad checking me out to go to anything very much because there wasn't a lot to go to.
Yeah,
there wasn't a lot.
And you should have been in school.
Yeah, and I liked school. I was good at school. It was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember that much. You don't think you ever had one, Rob?
No. I don't remember ever.
Yeah. I couldn't come up with one. I'm sure there was something along the way that my dad checked me out for, for something.
The concert day for me is all-time classic dad memory.
So it is.
And my dad's alive. He's not dead, but it's classic.
But it's something you'll share with your kids one day when you have kids.
Yeah.
Probably something you'll do, just to kind of keep the tradition alive as you go along.
Yeah, it was so exciting.
Yeah, I think it's a cool thing. From time to time, there are things like that where that will end up meaning a lot more than what you were going to do in science class that afternoon.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Coming up on Ace and Friends.
Ace and Friends. If you had to make a choice that would be an incredible addition to your life, what would you choose? Wait until you hear the 3 options. And how many of us are keeping a secret from our significant other? There's a pretty astonishing number that's being bounced around based upon a survey that's just come out. All next.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today, you could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting, there's no appraisal. You know, I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com.
Ace and Friends.
Rob, how long have you and Meredith been going out now? 8 years? 9 years?
9.
Just over 9 years.
Yep.
All right, you don't have to tell me what it is. Is there a secret that you're keeping from her?
No.
Okay. In a new survey, 1 in 4 people admit to keeping secrets from a live-in partner, or at least they think they are keeping secrets. So it happens more frequently with young adults than it does with older generations. Do you think there's anything that a secret that she's keeping from you?
No, I don't think so.
And it's not necessarily like they're cheating. It could be any number of things.
Yeah.
It could be the fact that, maybe there's something that, I don't know what that would be. Oh, maybe she has a secret bank account.
Yeah.
Or maybe she makes more money than she lets on, and it kind of kicks part of it over. Or maybe she's giving money to her family. It could be any number of things.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't think so, Rob?
No.
Yeah. Of the people who have kept secrets, a third have kept something from their partner for over a year, and half of them are currently keeping a secret right now. 2/3 of people say they feel guilty about not telling their partner something, but 40% have something that they never, ever, ever plan to reveal to their partner for whatever reason.
Do you have anything like that?
I can't think of anything.
Who do you think would be more likely to keep a secret, you or your wife Amanda?
I think it would be much easier for Amanda to keep a secret.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Why
think
do you say
women.
that?
I think women keep secrets more than men anyway.
Yeah, I think they're better at keeping secrets. I'm pretty much an open book. I mean, if I think of something, a lot of times I just say it.
Yeah.
I think it would be a lot. And let's face it, I'm older. I'm 24 years older. She's super attentive. I'm not always, there are things that just don't faze me in life that go by that I wouldn't give it a second thought.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't ask all the time, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Who are you texting?
Yeah.
Because I just don't. That's her
Yeah,
business. I don't
right.
worry about it.
Yeah.
So it seems to me that would make it easier for her to keep a secret if she wanted to, because now she claims that I notice everything, but it's only because, I do notice things, but some things I just don't care about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care who she's texting or whatever.
Right.
She's on her phone. That's not my business.
Yeah.
She will ask who you texting? Where you going? So I got to make a phone call. Who you calling?
It's just a natural curiosity that she has that you maybe don't have.
Yeah, but
Or
I've
do you
never
think-
had it. Like even when I was married before, if my ex-wife had said I need to make a phone call. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
If I get up with my phone and say I'll be right back, where you going? I got to make a phone call. For what? For work. Who you calling?
Yeah. It's not accusatory when they're asking. They're just genuinely just talking.
And if I have some kind of secret that's weird or whatever, I usually just will say, here's the thought.
Yeah. Spam and whipped cream.
That's not necessarily what I meant, but
Sure.
when you were with your girlfriend, who do you think had more secrets, you or her?
Ooh. Probably her.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought you.
No, I don't really have any good secrets. Because I would say I didn't want to do something, I didn't really hide anything from her.
What do you think she was hiding from you?
I don't know. Maybe she was texting other guys.
You think?
Maybe.
Did she ever give you that impression?
I think she was pretty irritated, like not vengeful, but like it would wear on her when I would not go along with the plan, go with the flow, so to speak. So I wouldn't put it past her to be like texting.
Do you think she ever went into your phone to check your phone or see who you were texting or email or anything?
I don't know. I don't know the
Rob,
answer
do you
to
think
that.
Meredith's ever done that?
No.
Never gone into your phone?
No.
And-
Well, mostly because it's she doesn't like touching other people's phones because she thinks they're dirty. So I know for a fact she's not done it.
Yeah, she's a germaphobe.
Yeah,
much
so
so.
because she's a germaphobe, you could be cheating like crazy and she would never know.
Right.
Rob's hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
Ace and Friends.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.